Next one, we've got Christopher Glover. Hi there, thanks for your email. So, by the way, most of these people are answering. We send out just emails every now and then, like, hey, how you doing? You know, like, how is your progress? You know, what's your biggest barrier to Chinese learning? What's your goal? You know, we just send out these random emails sometimes to people because just to start a conversation. So this is an example of that. Christopher says, I'm interested in taking your course at the moment. However, I'd like to know a little bit more. I've subscribed to the free week, the free trial, but I can't actually see how many lessons there are for my level. Could you let me see that in any way? I'm in my 3rd year of learning Chinese, so I know probably about 1,200 characters, but really need to get onto that next level with my speaking. I like the idea of learning stories for that purpose. I'm a little surprised to hear you saying that Chinese grammar is not complicated. Of course, it doesn't have the verb sentences like English does, but the word order of Chinese is clearly quite difficult once you get to a higher level. I'm just beginning HSK 5, but wow, is it boring. Anyway, I'm hoping your system is for me, but I can't see that from what I've seen on your website. Looking forward to your reply. Christopher in Kunming. Now, this is an interesting one. Phil I think he's just finished writing a huge article that we're going to publish soon, all about intermediate learners and the Mandarin Blueprint Method. Because as most of you know, currently we only cover 600 characters and we're working our butts off trying to expand that, double that at least, to 1,200. But someone like Christopher, when he might ask, is this course for me? It's tough to say because it depends on so many factors. It depends on how well he knows those 1,200 characters. You know, if he's working on HSK 5, I would say definitely there's going to be a lot that you already know that you might frustrate certain learners. You know, if we're teaching you like coal, you know, for mouth and all these, and E and R and all this sort of stuff, you might think, well, this is so basic. But also, I would say that, and I think Phil will say this much better than I could, which is basically think about the Mandarin Blueprint Method as giving you the tools to move on at the pace that you want. So for example, we teach you the hands and movement method, and yes, we only cover 600 characters, but think about it more in terms of the skills that you're developing. You could then, if you don't want to wait for us to expand, or you can't wait, you need to pass these exams quicker, you could go out and get a list for, say for example, the Heisig method. You could go buy his 2 books, the Heisig and Richardson, Remembering the Simplified, or Hansa, right? And you could go and buy both of those books, and you could apply our methodology that you learn to them. One of the cool things about the Mandarin Blueprint Method as well is that it is sort of a core knowledge, so that you can apply to loads of other things. So for example, I always recommend to people lingq.com, lingq.com. If you know, but you can keep learning characters and words, and you can even use our flashcards, the templates that we give you, to create your own flashcards for higher level words. You could also use the chairman's bow is fantastic. I actually know one of the co-founders of that, and he's a great guy, and they got a great product. It's very specific. It's for intermediate mainly, or pre-intermediate and advanced learners of Chinese who want to take it to that next level, but it's graded readers based on real Chinese news stories. So you could sign up for that too. But you can use our order and our techniques, the way we teach you to learn words, the philosophy behind learning grammar, all based on top scientific research into linguistics. You can apply all this to whatever you want. And we give a 90-day guarantee now. So, so you could learn all the stuff you want, and if you wanted to be mean, you could just get all your money back. I mean, we're here to help for the most part, and we want to keep the lights on, of course, but all I can say is it will most likely help you a lot. I can't guarantee, but you look like a person, Christopher, that is willing to put work in. You made it this far after all, so I think it'll be right up your alley.